Alrighty, I think we are finally live. Uh, welcome to Aaron's room. Today we are going to be playing Balatro. Balatro is a roguelike deck builder centered around jokers. As we go through today, I will go ahead and explain what that means. But let's go ahead and get on into it here. Let me get some chat set up here. Please excuse the green screen in the back. I just haven't fully set up lights and everything. I've just got the green screen ready to go. But yeah. Oh, hold on. I hope this is here. Okay, perfect. I have my chat up now. Let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play with the red deck, and so the red deck has an extra discard, I believe. And what that means will make more sense as we get on into it, but you can discard cards from your hand to be able to possibly draw better cards to make the poker hands that you need to get points or get money to pass the blinds. So we're gonna go ahead and start a new run. So yeah, +1 discard every round. Alrighty, so let's start with the red deck and let's play. Let me know if there is the music is too loud or anything like that. So every tier, you could say, it starts with these three blinds. So there's a small blind, big blind, and then like a boss fight, essentially. And you can skip them if you feel really confident that you can get this next one without any more jokers or anything. But we're going to start this first one without any jokers to kind of lay the groundwork of how this is going to work here. Already said, I forgot that I put some Stardew Valley stuff on there as skins, so I like how they've done that collaboration a little bit here. So we've got a pair here, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is discard the lowest 4, see if we get a better draw. A little bit, but I don't think that's enough for a straight, is it? It is. It is enough for a straight. So what we'll go ahead and do is play this hand. And you see each card will also add to the point value here on the left. And based on what hand it is, changes the multiplier, I believe. So see, I got the small blind there with one hand because I happened to get a straight, and that worked out. So like you can get a straight flush, all that stuff. Same thing as poker, but once we cash out here, I got $6. That's actually pretty good. We get to the store, so now you see the jokers here. +1 multi per hand played, but it will also go down with the amount of discards that you use. So, yeah. You go ahead and I believe I've had the game sound off this whole time, so let's go ahead and change that. All right. So this one gets +1 multi every hand in a row you play without doing something that's Jack, Queen, King, or Ace. I don't really like that because I want to use those to get as many points as I can. But there's good ways to combo that in possibly together. What I'm going to go ahead and do is do the Buffoon Pack. Then I can choose between one of two. Maybe we'll get a better one. See, like this is making a straight worth more chips. And chips are the left side, so that doesn't change the multiplier at all. And this one would be pretty good. So if you can build your deck around getting more hearts, and later on we will pick out card packs that will enable us to choose some more specific cards. Let's go ahead and go with this one for right now. And see. Let's go ahead and pick an Arcana pack. So you can get tarot cards as well that make some things a bit easier. So, for example, here, and this is all the cards I've kind of got in a collection, it looks like, or ones that can be affected. So, like this one is usually pretty good. If you had a really good Joker, it would be better. And it could add foil, holographic, or polychrome, which right there, all the things that it can do. So like this one, I could make, say, that 10 into an ace because it select two cards, converts the left card into the right card. You can change the order around on some stuff, I believe, as well. All right, and I think we're just going to go ahead and turn the ace into a card. What's up, Joe? Thanks for stopping by, Joda. Sorry. Just playing some Balatro. I am in the second round of the first ante, which is just kind of the levels here. So like I already got the 300 chips for the first one, and we'll hop into the second one. I can talk about what we're doing. Alrighty. So say here I've got two pairs. So I'm going to take a look at these two pairs and maybe discard bottom two, see if I can get something else a little better. Not really. All right, let's go ahead and just do the two pair. And then I got a little bit of multi because this Joker gives +3 multi when you score any kind of hearts. Oh man, you just shared on the Discord. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Figured I'd do a little bit of a simpler, I say simple, but a little bit of a roguelike that I want to get into, and also I can kind of talk in between because there's no time limit, thank goodness. So right now, we're trying to make the best poker hands that we can. So I think I've got a straight here. I do. And we have two hearts in there, so they'll both get more multi because they're hearts. Here's how they're scored. Yeah, see, you get +3 multi per heart that you've got because of the Joker I've got, and you can get up to 5 Jokers and another Joker that can let you add more slots and everything. So I can get pretty crazy pretty quick. This one is actually really good because what this half Joker is +20 on the multiplier if you play 3 or fewer cards. So if you get you're already confused, I got you. Okay, so what we're doing is playing poker hands, you know, like pair, two pair. A full house is a 3 of a kind and a pair, or any combination of that. But we're also having multipliers on there. So each hand is worth, yeah, I'm probably making this way more complicated than it needs to be, but each hand is worth a certain number on the left side here with the blue, with a multiplier on there to the right. Some of these jokers change either the left or the right there. I'm going to go ahead and get that because I think we can do something with that a bit later on. Hope my mic sounds all right. I don't know where my mic stand is, so I'm just sitting on my desk. All right, so let's do the next round, which is actually going to be the manacle here. I get one less card in my hand because of this boss fight, you could say. Okay. So here, I guess I can talk through what I'm doing here. I've got a pair here, but what I want to do is start with some discards of the. I've got 4 discards here. So what I can do is 1, 2, 3. This all counts as 1 discard. So as long as you do it all at once here, that's 1 discard gone. I've got 3 more, and I'm probably gonna have to use 1 or 2 more because there's not really a lot going on here. I'm gonna keep these face cards just because they might be worth some here. All right, mic sounds good. Awesome. I appreciate the feedback. All right. I might be able to just do this here. So what I'm gonna do is actually check this out. I'm gonna do these 2 4s, which is gonna trigger this lusty joker here because I've got 1 heart card in there. So it's gonna give me a +3 on the right side here. And since it's only 2 cards, it triggers this joker, which will give me +20 on the right side here. So watch this. Boom, boom, and boom. So that's 450 right off the rip after playing 1 set of cards here. I bet you I can get it fully with this pair. Because it's still 2 cards, which is going to trigger the half joker. So that was 660 by itself, so that one could have won it the first try. I thought the 4 of hearts would do a little bit more, to be perfectly honest. So here's my cash out here, and then we move on to the next level, or next ante is what it's called. This is the most plain Jane Joker you could ever get. Just the Joker. So it's +4 multi every hand you play. So it's a nice little baseline boost, I guess. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to do this mega pack here because there's some really good cards that can be picked up out of packs here. There's a lot to explain with this game, but it seems very simple, but there's a lot. So like, for instance, this ace here is worth more on the left side here, like the chip side, the blue. It's worth more, so when you use it in a multiplier, that number goes up more. Or this one, if you use this card in a combo, because of the gold seal, you earn money. And for the little design underneath there, the multi card, you also get multiplier in addition. So there's just a lot of like little things you can do to add to cards. Fortunately, there is not a heart in here that I can add to my deck to use this with, but I can choose 2 of these. So I'm going to choose the ace, of course, and I will select. I'm going to select this one and this one. That steel card I had before actually gives whatever you've got on the multi side here times 1.5. So that will hit last, I believe. So like all of this stuff calculates, and then at the end you get another multiplier of that multiplier. So a lot of math going on here, which I'm not good at, but big numbers look good. So basically all I got here. So like in this one, go ahead and try it. We need to get 800. I bet you I can get it in one with this card here. This is really good in early game, but it kind of does taper off a little bit as you get higher in the ante levels because it doesn't quite get enough unless you get some other good jokers to go with it. So I'm going to play these 3 queens here. So there's 3. And see, I had that 8 in my hand, so that 16 multiplier went up to like 25 because of that. Math equals bad. Yeah, math is bad, but once you get all these multipliers going, it's a lot of stuff going on the screen, and it gets really like addicting just getting these multipliers going. What's this? Every played card counts in scoring. That could be good if I have only a high card or something, like late in a game, like a last-ditch effort. Don't really want to bank on that, but let's go ahead and see. Let's open a planet pack here just to show another type of cards that we can use. So like these are use cards. You use them, and then for this one, you can level up the different kinds of poker hands. So say I level up the 3 of a kind, or this one. So I level up a pair. So then it's worth more in the multi, and then that goes into this the half joker even more. So let's go ahead and use the pair here. Yeah, once again, this is a game called Balatro. A roguelite, like so every run is different because every store is different, every excuse me, every ante is different. So let's go ahead and hop into this big blind and see if we can knock this out in like 2 moves, depending on our draws here. So I just leveled up the pair, right? So let's go ahead and stick this pair of aces in there, which will hit the lusty joker right there, and it'll hit that half joker. So you see, I got it in 1 move because of all those multipliers. The big thing you want to get is the multipliers higher, because that's gonna do more for the total number, I think. I haven't really looked a bunch into it, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Okay, let's take a look at these jokers. $8 if the played hand triggers the boss blind ability. Oh, thank you. Good. All right, so this can actually be really good because I might just do a pack opening. It turns cards into steel cards, but I also want to be able to play cards. I don't just want to turn all my cards into steel cards. Here, let's go ahead and open a pack. Let's open a pack. There's a glass card. Glass cards have a chance to be destroyed, but while they are not destroyed, they get ×2 on the multiplier. So it's like, glass cannon. It's a really risky thing to do because it's a 1 in 4 chance to destroy it, but be worth it. So I don't know. We go big and go for the glass card because every time it's played, it also earns money. So it's like, I don't know what to do here. Or I could go safe with this card over here that's got the gold seal that will earn us money no matter what if we play it anyway. But that multi is really good. Yeah, let's go big. Let's go big. And take the glass card, and I can do another pack opening. So let's see what we get here. Okay, we get another king or another steel card. What we I feel like another regular king isn't really going to do us much. And this could possibly be something we could use to get more multi just as we're going. So, well, that kind of sucks. I did not see that this was the boss blind. So in this, we have to score. I have to score at least 1,600, but also I have to play 5 cards. So this half joker is not going to get used at all in boss blind. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty. If I can get a queen with the discard, I can get straight. That kind of sucked. Let's do the 2 pair with the high card. Do the 2 pair with the high card of the ace to try to get some extra chips here. Okay, so we got 600 on one. We have 3 more hands to get 1,000. I appreciate the shout out. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this. This is my first stream back in a while. A little rusty. Camera's now set up. Mic is maybe good. Would really appreciate your likes and subscription if you're enjoying it. Alrighty, so let's try, since we got the 2 pair here, let's try to discard all those. We got 1 left. Great. Good. And we're always 1 short of a straight here. Let's see what we can do. Let's try to just get rid of all these. Have it still use these to just, I mean, it's kind of like a discard since I'm not going to be using them anyway. So let's play this hand. That worked out very well. I think I gotta do another discard here because I think I need these steel cards to stay here to help me with the multiplier. Let's try. Let's try to do this as a discard. Yeah, let's do it. Man, really not helping me out at all. Dang. Okay. Okay, so let's get the full house. And see what we get. It's gonna be close. I have no discards left. I think I just lost. My phone plugged in real quick because it's about to die, and I have my chat there. Go. I think I just lost because, man, 5, 6, and 5, 6. Yeah, I got nothing. Dang. That's just a high card 7. I got 12 points that time. Oh man, that sucked. You know what they say, the house always wins. Okay. So we're gonna do a new run. I'm gonna stick with the red deck because I've never actually gotten a completion with the red deck. And what a completion is all 8 antes. So each one of these sets of 3 is an ante. So 8 sets of those is a completion. Let's hop in. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let's just keep all the you can discard up to 5 as well. So let's just do everything but the face card. We get another one. Alright, that's good. Again, I think I got like the same cards. Whatever. Do the 3 of a kind. So it's gonna be 180. So one more kind of like that. So a 2 pair. I don't think it's gonna do it, but let's just play that hand while we got it here. Ooh, so very close. 5, 6, 7. Fine. Alright, so we got 2 more discards. Let's get rid of all these low cards here. And have a king. Let's do this 2 pair. That'll get those 12 points. All right, so that was the small blind done. Now we get our first trip to the store. And every ante, there's this one big voucher that you can get. Which is usually good. Sometimes they're not so great. Let's look at these. So if I play a hand that contains a straight, it gets plus 15 chips every single time. Plus 100 chips every single time, but every single time I play a hand, it goes down 5 until it's 0, and then it just gets destroyed. Let's go with the Buffoon pack. Let's see what we got. This Joker gains 0.2 multi per consecutive hand played without playing your most played poker hand. Some of these descriptions are just like, but I get that. So let's try to do this. And I don't know. Okay, so here's how you tell what the most played hand is. So my most played hand right now is a 2 pair. So as long as I play stuff that's not 2 pair, that multi goes up, and it's a running number that keeps going up. And I have no more money to buy anything else. So let's do the big blind here. 2 pair. You want me to do that? All right, so let's just pump the number up real quick. So it's 1.2 multi. just for playing a pair there. I'm going to have to keep checking this because this running number is going to keep changing. The annoying part about jokers like this, but 7, 8, 9. Let's see if we can get 10. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. All right, so we got a straight, which is not part of our most played, so we got another 0.2 multiplier, and almost there. This should get us there. And it wasn't our most played at that point, but I think it's going to be now for a pair. But it got us through, so now we can move on, get to the store, get another joker here. We got 9. See. Thinking about, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this 100 chips ice cream one, because that'll help us out for a while. It counts down constantly, but we have the boss blind coming up, so we can use it for that at least. And you can always like sell these too, so. So now what I'll go ahead and do is I've got $4 left. Let's go ahead and pick a Celestial pack. Let's level up 3 of a kind because I'm gonna want to be using that more because I've used say like for instance I've used 3 of a kind once, but now I should be using it more because it's gonna count up this joke. Hope everybody's paying attention. There's gonna be a quiz at the end of this. Dang. All spade cards are debuffed. Awesome. Which means I think they still count for the multiplier, but they don't count up when you say, like, for instance, it still makes the pair, but it won't count up the card when you use it to get there. If that makes sense. So let's go ahead and just get rid of those. Let's do a discard, clear it out a little bit. Do one more, see if we can get a face card. All right, let's play the pair. Get those cards out. We don't have that many discards to do. That's 260. That's not bad. 6, 7. Never mind. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Wait. I need one more. I think my light just went out. All right, let me fix my light real quick. I don't know what happened there. Give me just 1 second. There's no time limit on this. Alrighty, we are back. Don't know what happened there. My light just turned off on its own. Weird. But I appreciate everybody being here. How's everybody's night going? First off, also, how are you enjoying the game? Do you like something else? Is it kind of your speed? You think about trying it? What are you guys thinking? Playing. Forgot what I was doing already. Get those out of there and thanks, Yoda. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. All right, so I believe that did that count up again? I wasn't paying enough attention. But we should be counting this thing up pretty good. So I guess I gotta keep playing my. It resets. That kind of sucks. I was just waiting for BT to get on the game. I got you. All right. So there's not really a lot going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a spectral pack, which is kind of some really strong enhancements you can get for your cards. So destroy one random card in your hand, and it adds 2 enhanced aces. So I mean, I've got no special cards in my hand right now, so that sounds pretty good. Or converts all cards to a random rank, but you get 1 less. Think I'm gonna go with the 2 enhanced aces. Like, I mean, why not? Gonna take a king, of course. Gives me 2 special aces. We'll get to. All right, and while we're at it, we got $3 left, so let's level up the 2 pair. Use it. And let's go on to the small blind. All right, so we are on ante 2 and the small blind, which is like section 1 of level 2, if that makes sense. Oh, and if I didn't say it already, my plan right now, maybe tentatively, is to do Tuesday and Friday streaming, but that is to be determined. So right now, let's maybe just assume Friday, but play that by ear. I'll put it out in a community post, whatever my schedule ends up being. But I appreciate everybody being here today. So let's go ahead and three of a kind. I believe that should count Blisk up. Yeah. We got it in one hand. That immediately doubles my money, so it'd get me to 12. Or, well, I guess it would cost 3, bring me down to 3, bring me back to 6, so it wouldn't do anything, actually. Let's go ahead and I am getting very short of jokers this stream. I haven't gotten a lot of good jokers to show up, honestly. Let's go ahead and open an Arcana pack. See what we can get. I mean, I could level up 2 pair for free basically here, whatever the cost was or whatnot. And I could turn a random card into a glass card. Let's do that one. Oh, that one selected card, so I get to make the queen into the last card. I don't want to accidentally remove the aces if the glass card breaks, right? So, and now I've gotta move on. All right, so we are on the big blind. Let's see. Take a peek at what our. Okay, so as long as I don't play a 3 of a kind, it'll count this up. So we've got a pair here, but let's go ahead and see if we can get a better pair. Carding these. A slightly better pair. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the pair here. Wait, did I say not to do it? I think I said not to do. Or what did I say? Okay, so now all of these are tied. I'm not supposed to do a 3 of a kind, a 2 pair, or a regular pair. Well, I guess I have to make one not the highest anymore, or one to be higher. Go ahead and do a discard, see what we get. Try one more discard, see if we can get something. Okay. Trying to get a 3 of a kind and a 2 of a kind for a full house, but is really trying to not let me get that. One more discard. There we go. There's the full house. Okay, so Jack, 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 and Ace, Ace. That should get it here. All right, awesome. Go. So right now that's at 1.8 for the multiplier. So that's really good. All right, played aces give plus 20 plus an extra 20 chips and 4 multi when they're scored. That's really good. For especially I've got a lot of aces. I think I just got a couple special aces, so if I use those, they get more. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll do a standard pack as well. A standard pack. Let's go ahead and go with that one because it can do 1 in 5 chance for a plus 20 multi, or 1 in 15 for $20 in the currency here. And it's also got the gold seal, so no matter what, every time it's played, it earns $3. And now we have no money. So let's go ahead and do the boss, which is now all diamonds are buffed, which is great. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of the diamond, and let's get rid of the 2, see if we can get a better draw. Okay, so there's 4 of a kind right there. I'm going to use that because it's going to bump up the obelisk here. I think I got it. Because if the fire is here, a pretty good combo. Yeah, there we go. We knocked out that boss in one hand. See how far we can get with this this run, and this probably might be my last run for tonight. You know, just a little stream to get back into it and show off a little bit of Balatro. It's a game I played a ton of on mobile. Just haven't played a ton on Oh, I had a flush there. I didn't even see that. Thank you for pointing that out. I got to look at the chat a little bit more during that time. But I guess we still got it. So, and I can have flushes to count up my for later the obelisk count up. What does the obelisk do? As long as I don't play my most played hand based on this number here, as long as I don't play one of these right now, it counts up 0.2 for the multiplier. So right now it's currently at times 2 whatever this ends up being at the end. So every time I don't play my most played hand, this obelisk counts up. So that's why I'm trying to not do that. Let's do a Wheel of Fortune to have it pick something and upgrade a Joker. And nope. Destroys 2 cards. Don't really want to do that. Let's do a Buffoon pack, see if we can get another Joker. Okay. Each played card with a club suit gives 1.5 multi when scored, but that changes every single round. I mean, I've got a good mix of all the cards, so I think that'd be pretty good. Another multiplier one. I mean, the half Joker is really good, but it tapers off pretty quick. Does it need to be at the right to trigger last? I think you're right on that. I'm gonna pick that and put the obelisk all the way to the right. Thank you. It has been a while since I played this. Thanks for the reminder on that one. Evan Francis. I'm sorry. Read your name out. Thanks for being here and thanks for the tips. All right, let's hop into the small blind. All right, so let's do your full house, which I've only done one full house, so let's go ahead and knock out this full house and maybe get a lucky proc here. Here we go. Oh, problem. Yeah, so that times 2 multiplier at the end there made it like a 38 multiplier. So yeah, invaluable tips. Permanently gain +1 discard. Feel like that could save me, but I don't want to spend $10 on it. I don't really sell a lot of cards, really. I mean, there's not really a lot else that I would go for, really. I guess I'll go with the voucher here. I'll redeem that voucher. I mean, +1 discard is pretty good. I had $10, so why not? Not really anything else I'd pick. Alrighty. So we have any combination of 2 pair here, so the only thing is now they're all tied, so eventually I do have to reset that multiplier, but because I gotta make a new one the most high. But let's go ahead and do some discards first. Maybe we can get house again, because then we got like one more full house, I think, that will still count up our score, so that very useful. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Nope, no 6. I said 6. Oh well. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Play that hand. Get it out of there. Let's reset all the way back to 1. That kind of sucks. Okay. Right. So 2 pair is now the. I am going to go ahead and discard all of these. See if I can get a straight. Go. Okay, I was thinking I counted that right in my head. I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. All right, so full house, I believe, will still. Oh, yep. This full house should be able to do it right here. That'll count up the obelisk, and it should get enough to get that 3,000. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't quite sure there. Don't know what. Don't know why, but when you explain this game to your friends, they aren't interested. I have also had that same issue. But there's just something about it to where it's like you gotta like play it. It's not a very exciting game to like explain. You have to like show them or have them play it. Be like, hey, sit down at this computer, play this. You'll understand what I mean. I mean, I've told a couple people about it, and I've gotten the same kind of reaction. So I totally get it. All right, let's go ahead and level up. I might just hold on to my money and get second one in here. Um, yeah, let's level up 3 of a kind because it's the 2 pair that's the most used. So leveling up a different one would be. Cards are drawn face down after each hand. So I can only see the first hand, and then everything else is drawn face down. Double checking this. 2 pairs still most played. Okay. Do a discard. I don't believe it be face down for the discard. Okay, yeah, because it says hand. One more discard. The 3 of a kind. Yeah, let's do the 3 of a kind because the multipliers are way better. 2,500. Okay. Bad. At least it puts the face down stuff in order so you can. Yeah, so like it's better than a jack, or if it landed here, it'd be a queen. I'm pretty sure it does that. I'm hoping it does that. So discard those. Oh, I could just clear it out. Okay. All right, so I've got one more full house I can do here. and each club's give a multi. Yeah, we're gonna get it this. There we go. uh, those big numbers. Love it. $11 from that boss, not too. $5 for each discarded 8. That's worth it. I don't know how many 8s I discard. Not like I have a ton of them or anything. Oh my gosh, I got $33. Okay. Does nothing. I feel like it actually does nothing knowing this game though. Or I can't remember what the hidden thing is. I mean, we got $33, so I am just gonna use it because maybe something. Of course not. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that because there's not. I don't really like either of those. Oh, dang! I looked down just after I did. He said, "Don't do it." It really does nothing. Yep. I kind of. I don't know why I figured, but I really was like hoping it did something. Oh well, I had $33, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, I think I am going to do this one because it's a foil, and no matter what, it's gonna be helping out with the chips. Or the rest of my jokers are not really set up to be using half joker because it's gonna not really help the obelisk and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with this one for right now. What we're thinking, I was hoping it got the achievement, but I think I've already done it. Maybe is why I didn't get an achievement. It's been a couple months since I played the game, so I might have already done it. Um, Seven Francis, what do you think I should do here, left or right on the Arcana pack? Bought it like 4 times. One of these times, I think it may just do something. Left or right? Left or right? Add it to- Right. I think they're the same pack. One of 3 tarot cards to be used immediately. One of 3 tarot cards to be used immediately. I think that's the same pack. I'm just wondering. Yeah, like which one do you think, left or right? Which one's gonna have the good one? Good, yeah, good tarot card. Thinking left. think this guy is carrying the good card here in this bag. I think that's what's going on. Oh, I think there's a 20-second delay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to fiddle around with some settings. It's been the first time streaming in a few months, so stuff I just haven't that in a while. I am going to go with left one because I think this guy is carrying my good card here. Chances selected cards to lucky cards. That's pretty good. Even better. I think the left card. All right, my stream thing is still going. um, I think I'm gonna go multi-card one. Ace and 9. Highest cards I can, make a multi. Keep going with this run. Okay. Could use a pair. Could use this pair of queen up the multi of the. Go ahead and do that and see what we get. Oh, it being a little bit less than I was expecting. 4, 5, 7, 8. Let's get all those ones out of there. Full reset here. Let's see. Hmm. Right here. Most used ones. 3 different ones. Do the 2 pair while it's not. Move the obelisk right again. You right. And then you can. I'm gonna do the 2 pair here just to kind of up the number to open up more hands to do. Ended up working out pretty good, even though I set the obelisk, but art suit or $13. I got 30 chips now. Sell that if I get a good. I'm gonna re-roll this, I think. That doesn't really do anything except get some money after. Jumbo Arcana. Do that to the aces because then keep it going. Discard those 3 because I think maybe I could get a art suit. Up the op. Bad start. Only gonna get better with the obelisk though. Full house would work. Go with this full house here that we've got. Just suggestions based on your novice level. You're not a pro. Oh, don't worry. Neither am I. I just enjoy the game. Not close to being good at it. I've seen some people make the plans based on, you know, what jokers are available, whatever, what you should be looking for. I'm like, I don't know what's happening right with watching these videos. But so far we're doing all right. Played face cards have a 1 in 2 chance to score $2 when line to select for a joker right and permanently double its sell value. That one's gonna be, I'm gonna have to pay attention to that one a lot. Probably. Then I wouldn't want to get rid of anything but the ice cream. That. But so then it wouldn't really. I guess let's just go with an Arcana pack. 'Cause we need to upgrade our cards a little bit more. Go card. Chance to. I usually just go for fortune. Got. Nope. Of course. Alright, let's hit up the next round. Discards 2 random cards per played. That's not good. Alright. Ante 4. Gotta get a good first hand. Full house and 2 pair are kind of out. Back. Your experience so far, the more you play, the better chance. Such. Yeah, I mean, I think I've unlocked a few because well, that might be on mobile actually. I don't think that's connected with. I'm on the Game Pass version right now, so don't think I've done nearly as much time on the Game Pass version as I have on the mobile version. Mobile version just so easy. You just flip some cards out and it's easy. You just kind of throw them in areas and it works out pretty good. But I also don't have as many jokers unlocked. I don't think on this profile. Get rid of that pair. Now we end up with 3 pairs. Got 3 more discards. Let's get rid of these 4 cards. That's the last one I'm gonna do. Now I get the Mhm. Man, that's happening. Let's just do that pair real quick. That should trigger the Ancient Joker. 3,500 for a first hand is not that bad. Alright, 3 of a kind should be good. Yes. 3 of a kind here. Up the obelisk and not get as many as I thought it was going to get. Two hands left and one discard remaining. I'm going to get rid of these 3 because then there's still the possibility of a straight. Okay. Okay, so I think this should work out pretty good here. Oh, I did. Clubs gonna work out really good. Yeah, there we go. Brain. Have to turn on the brain a little bit. Get some of these. All right, $6. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a jumbo buffoon pack and see what we get. Okay, so there's at least some options. Man, I have not had a ton of options to choose. Like that. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. That would have been good a couple antes ago, I think. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be now. Ooh. That might be good. When a blind is selected, gain 3 hands but lose all discards. Tell that. I think we're going to go a little dangerous with this one just to have some fun. Because I'm only going to play until I finish this run. So move that over. I remembered to move the obelisk over again this time. Yeah. And then we're going to do... No, we're going to do this one. Okay. All right, so let's... I think the full house is one to not use. Dang. 3 of a kind, though, I think should be good. Dang. Man, I got to keep resetting it, don't I? Kind of stink. Well, might as well get the most amount of points for it. Yeah, might as well get the most amount of points for upping a most used hand here. Oh, I've got no more discards. I forgot about that. Where'd my mouse go? There we go. Ooh, wait. I got no discards. Five more hands. There's another 3 of a kind, which I think we'll just reset it again. Yeah. Could do this and just get the high card. Would count the obelisk up, which I maybe not smart, but it's just like a free up, and I've got 4 more hands to go. Full house because we just made it not the most played hand. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, we got no discards, so I'm basically just kind of using this as a discard hand right here. And I got the 2 multi, of course. I don't know if it's looking good. Pick the hand you want to play and then use the rest in the same hand as discards when you have no discards. Try to do that. I mean, half the time I don't even have anything. But let's go ahead and select. Let's make these into the bonus cards because nothing else I'm gonna be doing with those. I think I might have messed up with that last one. I think this may be it, unless I can get that to get this to trigger done. Oh, okay. That last double trigger might not get it. Dang. I thought for sure that double trigger at the end was gonna get it, and just didn't add up enough. Defeated by the small blind. That one kind of stings. Well, happens. But for tonight, I will go ahead and call that. Thank you everybody for showing up. Appreciate chatting with you, Seven Francis. If Yoda, if you're still here, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna maybe start doing this more often. Like I said, I'll put it in my community page, or you'll just see some notifications. Joe might let everybody know when I'm on. Appreciate him a ton for doing that, and everybody has a great night.